My dear child, I see you. I know what you're going through, even if you feel like no one else does. Every worry, every fear, and every anxious thought that crosses your mind, I've witnessed them all. Sometimes, it feels like the world is closing in on you, like you're being pulled in all directions by forces you can't control. But I want you to look at me. I am your protector. I am your shield. When others plot against you or when life feels too heavy to bear, remember that I am standing guard. No harm can reach you while I am by your side. There are moments when the weight of life feels so overwhelming that you might wonder if you're walking this path alone. You are not alone. Even when it feels like the darkness is closing in, my light surrounds you. There are people and circumstances that may try to pull you down, but my love is greater than any of that. You've felt the pressure, haven't you? That uneasy feeling in your chest, as if something is pressing on your heart. I know it well. But listen closely, I am already at work, moving things in your favor. That pressure, that fear, it won't win. What lies ahead may seem terrifying, but don't be afraid. No matter how scary the future looks, I promise you, it won't reach you. I am placing you in a place of safety, far from the harm that tries to catch you off guard. Right now, you may not see all that I am doing, but trust that I am keeping you safe. I am drawing you into a place where you can breathe easy and say, God protected me. You are never alone, my child. If you believe I am your shield and protector, type God is my strength. You've had nights where sleep seems impossible, haven't you? Tossing and turning, wrestling with worries that just won't leave your mind. Sometimes it feels like you're suffocating under the weight of it all. I see you during those moments, and I know it feels never-ending. But hear me now, those chains of fear and anxiety that keep you up at night, I am breaking them. Those sleepless nights will soon be a memory. The things that have kept you bound, causing restless nights, will no longer hold power over you. I'm creating a new path for you, a way forward that you may not have expected. I know you've been praying for relief, and it's coming. But before you step forward, I need you to trust me fully. There is something important on the horizon, and I want to prepare you for it. Don't let fear hold you back. I am here, and I will walk with you every step of the way. If you trust my timing and protection, type I trust in God's plan. Child, I've heard your prayers. You've asked for freedom from the things that burden you, and I'm telling you today, the chains are breaking. Those things that have stolen your peace, kept you up at night, and made you feel trapped, they won't dominate you anymore. I'm stepping into your situation, and I'm setting you free. Can you feel it? That weight's starting to lift? I am bringing you into a season of peace. But there's something I need you to understand. This freedom, this breakthrough, isn't just about your circumstances. It's about your heart. I want you to trust me with everything. That means letting go of the fears that try to control you. It means releasing the doubts that creep in when things don't happen as quickly as you hoped. I need you to walk this new path with faith, knowing that I am leading you every step of the way. I know the path ahead may look uncertain, even a little scary at times. But I've already prepared the way for you. Yes, there may be challenges, but I am with you, and nothing will be too difficult for us to overcome together. The things that once caused you to stumble will no longer have the power to do so. Trust that I am guiding you through the darkness into my light. If you believe I am breaking your chains, type God sets me free. I've seen the way you've wrestled with doubt. You've asked, why me? Why is this happening? Is there really a way out? And I understand those questions. But child, know this, I am your way out. I am opening doors for you that no one else can open. I am creating opportunities and providing you with the strength you need to walk through them. The path I have set before you may not always be easy, but it is good. Do you see the challenges you've been facing? They're not meant to break you, they're meant to prepare you. Every step you take, every obstacle you overcome, is molding you into the person I've called you to be. This journey isn't just about reaching your destination, it's about the growth and strength you gain along the way. If you trust that I am opening new doors for you, type I walk in God's plan. Child, I know how hard it is to wait. I see the times when you've felt like your prayers are unanswered, when you've wondered if I've heard you at all. But believe me, I have heard every single word. Nothing goes unnoticed. What I want you to know is that my timing is perfect. Even when things don't happen when you expect them to, I am still working for your good. I am aligning everything in your life, piece by piece, until it all fits perfectly. I know that sometimes it seems like I am moving too slowly. You've been asking for breakthroughs, for miracles, and sometimes it feels like they are delayed. But trust me, I never delay without purpose. There are things I'm doing behind the scenes that you can't see. I'm arranging things to work out exactly as they should, in ways that will bless you beyond what you can imagine. Don't lose hope in the waiting. Your answer is coming. If you believe in my perfect timing, type God's timing is perfect. There's something I want to teach you about trust. Trust isn't just about believing in me when things are going well. It's about holding onto your faith even when things don't make sense. I know that sometimes the path I lead you on feels harder than you expected. Sometimes you wonder why it isn't easier. But every challenge, every delay, is part of the preparation. I am strengthening you, preparing you for something greater than you can imagine. The truth is, if you received the blessing too soon, you wouldn't be ready for it. But now, as you grow in patience, as you learn to trust me more deeply, I am making you ready. The blessing is coming, and when it arrives, you will be in the perfect place to receive it. The wait is not wasted. Every moment of waiting is a moment of preparation. If you trust in the process, type I trust God's plan for my life. The world is full of distractions, my child. Everywhere you look, there are things pulling at your attention, tempting you to stray from the path I've set for you. It's easy to get caught up in the things that seem important, money, status, success. But I want you to understand something very clearly. These things are temporary. They may look appealing now, but they won't last. What I offer you is eternal. You may have noticed how others around you seem to prosper, even those who don't follow me. You've wondered, why do they seem to have everything, while I struggle? But child, I see the heart, not the outward appearance. The success of the world is fleeting. What looks like victory in their lives is often built on shaky ground. But you are building your life on a solid foundation. When the storms come, you will stand firm because your trust is in me. If you believe I am your foundation, type God is my rock. There are times when the temptations of the world seem too strong to resist. It feels easier to follow the crowd, to chase after what everyone else is chasing. But I want you to know that there is a better way. My way leads to peace, to joy that lasts, to a fulfillment that the world can never offer. Yes, it may be harder at times, but the reward is so much greater. You are my child, and I have set you apart for something far more meaningful than the fleeting pleasures of this world. Don't let the success of others make you feel like you are missing out. What I have for you is so much better. I am shaping you, refining you, preparing you for something far greater than the world can offer. Keep your eyes on me. Don't be distracted by what others have. Trust that what I am doing in your life is more valuable than anything money or status can buy. If you are focused on what is eternal, type I seek God's eternal blessings. Child, I know that forgiving those who have hurt you isn't easy. There are wounds that go deep, and the pain can feel too much to bear. But listen to me carefully. Forgiveness is not about excusing what others have done. It's about setting your heart free. Every time you hold on to anger or resentment, it weighs you down. But when you choose to forgive, you are choosing freedom. Forgiveness is powerful. It breaks the chains that hold you back, and it opens doors for healing and peace. I know it's hard. I know you feel like some people don't deserve your forgiveness. But think of it this way, when you forgive, you are not just letting go of the past, you are stepping into the future I have for you. A future filled with peace, joy, and strength. If you believe in the power of forgiveness, type I choose to forgive. Remember, forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or ignoring the pain. It means trusting me to heal those wounds. It means believing that I am the one who brings justice, and I will make all things right in my time. You don't need to carry the burden of revenge or bitterness. Leave it to me. When you forgive, you reflect my heart. You become more like me, and that is when true transformation happens. Persevere, child. I know the road has been tough, and there are moments when you feel like giving up. But every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger. Every battle you fight is shaping you into the person I have called you to be. Don't give up. You are so close to the breakthrough you've been praying for. If you are ready to persevere, type I will not give up. When you choose forgiveness, my child, you open the door for new blessings to enter your life. It may feel like forgiving someone who has wronged you is giving them power, but in truth, it's releasing them and, more importantly, releasing yourself from the prison of bitterness. I want you to experience the fullness of my peace, but that peace can only come when your heart is free from anger and resentment. You may be thinking, but Lord, what if they hurt me again? What if they don't change? That's not for you to worry about. I am your protector. I see everything, and I will handle the situation. Your responsibility is to trust me, forgive, and move forward. When you do that, you make space for my blessings to overflow in your life. Every time you forgive, you step closer to the life I've planned for you, a life of freedom, peace, and joy. If you believe that forgiveness sets you free, type forgiveness brings me peace. I know there have been times when you felt like the hurt was too deep to let go. Maybe you've thought, I can't forgive them, God. The pain is too much. But child, nothing is too much for me to heal. I can mend the broken pieces of your heart if you allow me to. The process may take time, but every step you take in faith will lead you to wholeness. Trust that I am working in you, even when the healing seems slow. Perseverance is not just about enduring the trials of life, it's about growing through them. Every storm, every setback, every challenge has a purpose. I am using each one to make you stronger, to build your character, and to deepen your faith. You've been through difficult seasons, but you are still standing. And I promise you, greater things are coming. Don't let the pain of the past keep you from stepping into the future I have for you. If you are ready to heal and move forward, type I trust God to heal my heart. Child, I know that doubt has a way of sneaking into your mind, especially when things don't go as planned. There are days when you question whether the path you're on is the right one or whether the promises I made to you will come to pass. But let me remind you, I do not lie. Every word I have spoken over your life will come true, even if it seems delayed. My timing is perfect, and I know what is best for you. Doubt is one of the enemy's favorite tools. He wants to fill your mind with fear, with questions like, what if God isn't really listening? What if I'm not worthy of His love? But child, these are lies. You are precious to me. I have heard every prayer, every cry, and I am working in ways that you cannot see yet. Your job is not to figure everything out, it's to trust me, even when the road ahead looks uncertain. If you choose to trust me over doubt, type I walk in faith, not fear. There are moments in life when it feels like the shadows of doubt are stronger than the light of faith. But remember, darkness can never overcome light. Even the smallest flicker of faith can drive out the deepest doubt. You may feel like your faith is small, but I tell you, it is enough. I can do great things with even the tiniest seed of faith. Don't let doubt make you forget who I am and what I promised you. When the enemy tries to whisper lies into your heart, stand firm. Remind yourself of my truth. I am your Father, and I have plans for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you a future filled with hope. When you focus on my promises, the shadows of doubt will fade, and you'll begin to see the path I've laid before you with clarity. If you believe in my promises, type God's promises never fail. You've been through situations that tested your faith, but those tests were not meant to break you. They were meant to strengthen you. Each time you chose to believe in me instead of the lies, you grew stronger. And now, you are stronger than you think. When doubts arise, remember what I have already done for you. Remember the victories, the answered prayers, the times when I carried you through. I haven't brought you this far to leave you now. My beloved child, I have spoken great things over your life. You may not see them all just yet, but trust that my promises are true. I am a faithful God, and what I say, I do. You've seen glimpses of my faithfulness before, but there is so much more ahead. I want you to live in the light of my promises, to walk each day with confidence that I am working for your good. I know it's easy to focus on what's not going right. Sometimes, the struggles seem bigger than the blessings, but that's why I need you to focus on me. When you remember who I am, you will remember that nothing is impossible for me. Your circumstances may change, but I do not. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My love for you never wavers, and my promises for you remain unshaken. If you believe in my unchanging nature, type God's love never changes. Living in the light of my promises means walking with hope. It means knowing that no matter what happens today, I hold your tomorrow. It means trusting that I am turning even the darkest situations into something beautiful. Yes, life can be hard. Yes, there will be challenges. But I am with you through every moment, guiding you, protecting you, and leading you toward the fulfillment of everything I've promised. I've seen the doubts that creep in when life doesn't look like you expected. But child, my plans for you are greater than you can imagine. I need you to trust me, even when the path looks different from what you thought. Sometimes, what you expect isn't what I've planned, and that's because I know what is best for you. Trust that my ways are higher than yours. If you trust that my ways are higher, type I trust God's plan for my life. I know you've waited for certain dreams to come true. It can be hard when you see others around you achieving what you desire. But don't lose heart. What I have for you is coming, and it will be even better than you expect. The doors that were closed will open at the right time. The opportunities that seemed out of reach will come within your grasp. Keep believing, keep trusting, and live each day with the hope that I am working all things together for your good. Faith is not just a belief, child, it's a force that moves mountains. When you have faith in me, even the impossible becomes possible. But faith is more than just hoping for the best. It's about standing firm even when the winds of doubt try to knock you down. It's about believing that I am working even when you can't see it yet. Your faith is what allows me to move powerfully in your life. Faith doesn't mean you won't face challenges. In fact, faith often grows stronger during the hardest times. When everything around you is uncertain, that's when faith becomes your anchor. It holds you steady, reminding you that I am bigger than any problem you face. The storms will come, but they will not destroy you because your faith is rooted in me. If you believe in the power of faith, type "My faith is my anchor." Sometimes, faith requires you to step out of your comfort zone. It means taking risks, trusting that I will catch you even when the ground beneath you feels shaky. Child, I am always with you. I will not let you fall. When you step out in faith, you invite my miracles into your life. The bigger your faith, the bigger the blessings that follow. Don't be afraid to trust me fully, even when it feels scary. Your faith shines brightest when the world is darkest. Every time you choose to believe in me despite the challenges, you show the world what it means to walk with me. You become a light for others, a beacon of hope. And as you continue to walk in faith, I will continue to work miracles in your life. Faith isn't just about what you can see, it's about believing in what I have promised, even when the evidence hasn't appeared yet. If you are ready to step out in faith, type "I walk by faith, not by sight." There will be moments when your faith is tested, but don't be discouraged. Those tests are not meant to make you fail, they are meant to make you stronger. Each time you choose faith over fear, you grow. And with every step of faith, you get closer to the victory I've already planned for you. Keep trusting, keep believing, and watch as I move mountains on your behalf. If you trust that your faith will lead you to victory, type "Faith leads me to victory." My beloved child, there will be storms in life, times when the winds of doubt, fear, and uncertainty howl around you. These storms may shake you, but they will never break you because you are anchored in me. Remember, I am the God who calms the storm. When the winds of life blow hard and the waves seem to crash over you, stand firm. I am with you, and nothing can take you out of my hand. I know that sometimes it feels like the storms last forever, like the sun will never shine again. But remember, no storm lasts forever. The rain will stop, the clouds will part, and the light will return. I am the God who brings peace, even in the middle of the chaos. You don't have to wait for the storm to end to find rest. When you keep your eyes on me, you will find peace in the midst of the storm. If you believe I calm the storms in your life, type "God is my peace in the storm." There will be moments when the storm seems overwhelming, and you may want to run, hide, or even give up. But child, I am your refuge. When life feels too hard, too heavy, too much to bear, come to me. Let me be your shelter, your place of rest. I will cover you with my love and protect you from the things that try to destroy you. You are safe in my arms. Don't let the storm cause you to lose hope. Even when you can't see the way forward, know that I am guiding you. I am with you, every step of the way, clearing a path through the chaos. What you see as obstacles, I see as opportunities for growth. What feels like defeat to you, I see as a stepping stone to your victory. Trust me, child. I have a plan even when it feels like everything is falling apart. If you believe I am your refuge in difficult times, type "God is my safe place." It's easy to feel discouraged when the storm seems never ending. But every storm has a purpose. It's not here to destroy you, but to shape you, to strengthen your faith, to draw you closer to me. In the storm, you learn to rely on me fully. You learn that I am enough, that my grace is sufficient for you. The winds may blow, but they will not knock you down because I have made you strong. You will come out of this storm stronger than you were before. The challenges you face today are preparing you for the blessings that are coming tomorrow. The rain may seem endless, but when it stops, you will see the growth, the beauty, the strength that has been built within you. This storm is temporary, but the strength you gain from it will last a lifetime. If you trust that the storm is shaping you, type I grow stronger through every challenge. My dear child, there are times in life when nothing makes sense. You may find yourself standing at a crossroads, unsure of which way to go, unsure of what the future holds. But I want to remind you today, I hold your future. You don't need to know every step ahead. You just need to trust that I am guiding you even when the road seems uncertain. I know how hard it is to let go of control. You want to know the outcome, you want to see the plan laid out in front of you. But trust isn't about having all the answers, it's about believing that I do. I see the whole picture. I know the plans I have for you, and they are plans to give you hope and a future. Even when you can't see it, I am working behind the scenes, preparing everything for your good. If you trust that I am guiding your future, type I trust God with my future. Sometimes, the path I lead you on will look different from what you expected. You may have had plans, dreams, and hopes that seem to be fading away. But I want you to know that my plans for you are even greater than you can imagine. What you see as detours are actually divine directions, leading you to a future far more beautiful than you ever dreamed of. I need you to trust me, even when it doesn't make sense. There will be moments when you question whether you're on the right path. You may feel like things are moving too slowly, like the breakthroughs you've been waiting for will never come. But I am never late. My timing is perfect. Every delay has a purpose, every obstacle is an opportunity for me to work in ways you can't yet see. Trust that I am always on time. If you believe that my timing is perfect, type God's timing is always right. I know how hard it is to trust when the road ahead is unclear. But child, I need you to take my hand and keep walking. Every step you take in faith brings you closer to the future I have for you. Don't be discouraged by the delays or the detours. I am using them to prepare you, to shape you, to make you ready for what's coming. The blessing I have in store for you is worth the wait. Child, life's journey is not a sprint, it's a marathon. There will be seasons when everything moves quickly and it feels like you're making progress. But there will also be times when you feel stuck, like you're running in place, not moving forward at all. In those moments, I want you to remember this: endurance is just as important as speed. You've been through hard seasons before, and you made it through because I was with you. Now, as you face new challenges, I need you to keep moving forward, even if it feels like you're not making progress. Each step you take, even the smallest ones, matters. Each moment of endurance brings you closer to the victory I've already promised you. If you are ready to endure, type I will keep going with God. Endurance is not just about holding on, it's about growing stronger in the process. Every time you choose to keep going, despite the obstacles, you are building strength. You are learning to rely on me more deeply, and that is where true growth happens. I am with you, giving you the strength you need to endure every challenge. There will be moments when you feel like you don't have the energy to keep going. That's why I want you to lean on me. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you feel like giving up, come to me. I will give you the rest and the strength you need to keep pressing forward. You don't have to do this alone. I am walking with you every step of the way. If you believe my strength will carry you through, type God is my strength. Endurance isn't about never getting tired. It's about knowing where to turn when you do. It's about choosing to keep going, even when it's hard, even when you feel weak, even when the road seems long. Every step you take in faith, no matter how small, brings you closer to the breakthrough you've been praying for. I see your efforts, and I honor your perseverance. You are closer to victory than you think. The road may seem long now, but keep going. Every step of endurance is preparing you for something great. Don't give up. I am with you, and I will never leave you. The blessings I have in store for you are far greater than anything you've seen so far. If you trust that your endurance will lead to victory, type victory is coming with God. My child, there is great joy in walking by faith. Faith isn't just about believing in what's possible, it's about trusting me with what seems impossible. When you choose to walk by faith, you are choosing to live a life of adventure with me. You are stepping into a story that I've written just for you, filled with moments of wonder, grace, and divine breakthroughs. Sometimes, walking by faith means stepping into the unknown. It means taking a leap when you can't see where you'll land. But trust me, I will always catch you. When you walk by faith, you're not walking alone. I am with you, guiding each step, holding your hand, and making the impossible possible in your life. If you believe that walking by faith brings joy, type I walk with God in faith. Faith isn't just about the big moments, it's about trusting me in the everyday things. It's about believing that I am working in every detail of your life, even the small ones. When you walk by faith, you are inviting me into every part of your day. You are saying, God, I trust you with my life. And when you do that, you open the door for me to do miracles, even in the smallest things. I want you to walk with the confidence that comes from knowing that I am for you. Every step of faith brings you closer to the life I have prepared for you, a life filled with peace, purpose, and joy. There will be challenges along the way, but each challenge is an opportunity for your faith to grow stronger. If you trust that faith will lead to greater blessings, type I walk by faith, not by sight. Faith isn't about having all the answers. It's about trusting me, even when the answers aren't clear. It's about believing that I am working all things together for your good, even when the evidence isn't there yet. When you walk by faith, you are choosing to trust in my promises, and those promises will never fail you. Keep walking, child. Keep trusting. Keep believing. The road ahead is filled with beautiful moments, divine appointments, and blessings you can't even imagine. Keep your eyes on me, and I will lead you to places you've never dreamed of. Together, we will accomplish great things. If you are ready to walk by faith and trust in my plan, type I trust God's plan for my life. Child, there will be times in your life when you feel weak, when it seems like you can't go on. You may face situations that make you feel powerless or defeated, but I want you to know something important. It's in your moments of weakness that my strength shines the brightest. When you feel like you've reached the end of your own ability, that's when I can step in and show you what I am capable of. You don't have to rely on your own strength to get through life. I know you try to carry a lot on your own, and I see the burden it places on your heart. But you were never meant to carry it all by yourself. I am here to help you, to carry the weight that feels too heavy. When you lean on me, you will find that my strength is more than enough. It's okay to admit that you're tired. It's okay to feel weak. That's when my power is most evident in your life. If you believe in the power of my strength, type God is my strength when I am weak. When you're at your weakest, that's when I am at my strongest. I want to be your refuge, the place you run to when life feels overwhelming. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to be perfect. All I ask is that you come to me with your burdens, your fears, and your weaknesses. Let me take them from you, and I will give you my strength in return. When you are weak, don't see it as failure, see it as an opportunity for me to work in your life. Each time you admit that you need me, you are making space for my power to work in ways you can't imagine. The world tells you that weakness is something to be ashamed of, but I tell you that your weakness is where my grace and power meet you. Let go of the need to do it all on your own. Trust that I will give you the strength to overcome whatever you are facing. If you trust that I will give you strength in your weakness, type I am strong in God's strength. There will be days when you feel like giving up, when you feel like you've reached the end of your rope. But my child, I am never at the end of my strength. When you have nothing left, I am just beginning. My power never runs out, my love for you never grows weak, and my ability to carry you never fades. Keep trusting in me, even when you feel weak. I will sustain you. Your weakness is not the end of the story. It's the beginning of something new, something powerful, something that will show you just how much I am capable of. You don't have to fight your battles alone. I am fighting for you, and I will never leave you to face anything by yourself. Lean on me, and you will find that I am more than enough for whatever comes your way. If you believe I am enough for you, type God is enough for me. Fear can be a powerful force, my child, but it does not have power over you. I know you've faced situations that made you feel afraid, times when fear has gripped your heart and kept you from moving forward. But today, I want you to know this: I have not given you a spirit of fear. I've given you power, love, and a sound mind. Fear may try to stop you, but with me, you can overcome it. Fear is often rooted in the unknown, in what might happen. But you don't have to fear the future because I hold your future in my hands. I know what tomorrow holds, and I am already there, preparing the way for you. You don't need to fear what is coming because I have promised to be with you, to never leave you, and to guide you through every step of the journey. If you are ready to break free from fear, type I walk in God's power, not fear. Fear tries to keep you from stepping into the life I have for you. It whispers lies in your ear, telling you that you aren't good enough, that you'll fail, or that the worst will happen. But my child, I am greater than your fears. I have already conquered everything that could come against you. Don't let fear hold you back from what I have planned. I will never ask you to go somewhere that I won't go with you. When fear starts to rise in your heart, remember this: I am the God of peace. Fear may try to steal your peace, but I can restore it. When you fix your eyes on me instead of the things that scare you, you will find that fear loses its power. My peace will flood your heart and calm the storm inside of you. Trust that I am in control, even when the situation looks uncertain. If you believe I will give you peace over fear, type God is my peace in the storm. You've faced challenges before, and you've overcome them because I was with you. The same will be true for whatever you are facing now. Fear has no place in the life of my child. I want you to live boldly, with confidence that I am for you. I want you to walk in the assurance that no weapon formed against you will prosper, and no fear will stop the plans I have for you. I am breaking the chains of fear that have held you back for so long. The things you once feared will no longer have power over you because I am giving you the courage to move forward. Step out in faith, and you will see that I am already making a way for you. Fear may try to stop you, but with me by your side, you have nothing to fear. If you believe that I am greater than your fears, type God is greater than fear. Child, I know you've had seasons where hope seemed distant, where the weight of life felt too heavy to carry. There have been moments when you've wondered if things will ever get better. But let me remind you of something. I am the God of hope. Even in the darkest moments, I am working. Even when things seem impossible, I am bringing light into your situation. Hope is never lost when you are with me. Hope isn't just about wishing for better days. It's about trusting that I am working all things together for your good, even when you can't see it yet. I know that right now, it may feel like you're walking through a valley. But this valley is not the end of your story. I am leading you through it, and on the other side is a new beginning, full of hope, full of promise. If you believe that I am your hope, type God is my hope. When life gets hard, it's easy to lose sight of the good things I have in store for you. But I want you to remember this, my plans for you are full of hope and a future. I am not finished with you yet. What you are going through right now is temporary, but my promises for you are eternal. Keep your eyes on me, and you will see that there is hope even in the hardest times. Hope isn't about ignoring the difficulties you face, it's about believing that I am greater than those difficulties. It's about knowing that I am with you in the struggle, working behind the scenes, turning what seems impossible into something beautiful. I have promised you that I will never leave you, and that promise still stands today. If you believe that my promises bring hope, type I trust in God's promises. No matter how hard life gets, never give up hope. I am with you in every moment, working things out for your good. When you feel discouraged, come to me. I will renew your hope. I will lift your spirit and remind you of the great things I have planned for your life. You don't have to carry the weight of hopelessness. Give it to me, and I will replace it with hope that overflows.